Hey Nation, Harry here, back with a friend of the family, Tim Kubiak. We'll get to Tim in a second. It is the end of the Acronis CyberFit Summit 2021 here in Miami, Florida. That's a whole nother conversation, but what was really cool was what I observed with the COVID protocol to be able to pull off a conference with a fairly large number of attendees. And here was my experience, and then we'll double click into the details, but upon arrival, I had to get a quick COVID test. With some activity I had in the last week, it just wasn't possible to have had a pre-existing COVID negative test 72 hours before my arrival. So I came here, I was helped by this young lady right here on Sunday, and got the test. And by the time I got to my room, I was allowed to check in. I was not allowed to register for the conference without that evidence, but I got a text that the COVID test came back negative. The other thing that stood out was each and every day they had these high-tech thermometers that you stare at, and it would come back and give your temperature. So you had to have a low temperature, below whatever, 100 or something, to be able to then enter the floor for the thing. So Tim, over to you.
Sure. So first of all, Natalie, thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit about your company's name, and how this worked for you?
Sure, absolutely. So the name of our company is IV Concierge. We do COVID testing, various options, and we do IV vitamin infusions as well. But for today and for this event, we did just COVID testing.
So it was an interesting thing, because I'm the guy who never reads his emails before he gets here to show. So I went down to the booth down there, and the Acronis folks sent me literally up and around and in. And within 20 minutes, I got registered using your QR code here,
Yes.
right? Gotten my test, stood outside the barricade, and then got my results and was able to get my badge. How many people can you handle at an event like this? Because there was no line, it just worked so fast.
That's really cool.
Yes, we actually worked really hard to plan this event, to have enough staff for this.
Yeah.
And we can actually see thousands of people within some hours.
Yeah.
Because we had a really good flow. You could actually pre-register if you have our QR code ahead of time, select the time that you're going to be arriving. We'll check you in and go ahead and get tested. And within 10, 15, 20 minutes, you get the text with the result. You can also download an app where you can actually see the report. And if you ever need to show it as well, the actual report, you can do that as well.
What other lines of work are you in for this? By that I mean like rock concerts, corporate parties. What else do you do?
Sure, absolutely. We do conferences, events, we do concerts. We did a big concert with Live Nation a month ago. We're in the works of doing other events for them as well. So we're doing big things.
Yeah,
and keeping everybody safe.
Yeah, like I said, I'm impressed. And folks, look over on the screen. You'll see that digital thermometer thing I was talking about. And then this was sort of the field hospital, for lack of a better word. But I applaud. I applaud.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Absolutely.